Hi guys, this is Rubik's NG with the first No BS gaming series where we're doing a Let's Play of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Alright, this was actually the first game I've ever played, released in 1992 for the Sega Genesis / Mega Drive. Or Masters, no, Mega Drive, yeah, that's what it is. And in this Let's Play of the game, I'm actually going to be somewhat going fast. I have played this game so many times that I know how to get a huge amount of lives by the end of the game and how to go through it really fast. So it's kind of a high-speed playthrough of it. Now, right now I just picked up the actual super shoes, which makes you go quite fast. And right over here we have an extra life. It does get a bit hard to get to it once you have the super shoe. Try to get into it. There we go. And we get one up. Right, so we already got an extra life. And actually, we're approaching 100 rings, so we're probably going to get another one. Now, because I'm at the end of the stage, and I have like 6 rings, or not 6, now I have 4 rings to go or so. 1 ring, and I have an extra life, because once you get to 100 rings, of course, you get an extra life. Like every other game. Alright, so now we can finish this off, and there we go. Finish the first act of the first zone. Alright. And because I finished with 10,000 or more points, I get an extra continue. So that's pretty much like 2 or 3 lives right there. So now we're in Act 2. Now I always found this part pretty hard. I always land on that monkey over there, and here we got another super shoe. In this course, I love having a super shoe right there because, geez, I just blaze right through the level. Right. Now, I believe there is an extra life somewhere in here, but I think I missed it. And we almost got 100 rings again. So kind of backtrack to get them. There we go. And now we're heading for the boss, because in every Act 2, with the exception of a few, you battle Robotnik. And this is his first thing. He's in this little drill vehicle. It's not hard. You just have to hit him, but I like to speed through it and make it a bit harder. And, yeah, you do get hit, and if you touch the drill, of course. And when he has 1 hit to go, he'll actually shoot out his drill, but because I finished him off so quickly, you guys didn't get to see that. And there we go, finished the first zone. Now, for people who haven't played Sonic, because I know I have a friend who may be watching this who has never played a Sonic game, just to explain it a slight bit. The health system in it is that you have rings. If you get hit and you have rings, you're fine. You just lose all your rings. But if you get hit when you don't have rings, then you die. So we are actually in the chemical plant zone right now, and this is one of my favorite zones in the game. I just love the background, how you have those red skyscrapers, and then you have all foreground stuff, and this area is awesome because you just go so fast you almost go off the screen. And that's the one thing I like about this, is you got lots of places where you just go really fast. And the music is actually pretty catchy too. Now here you will have areas where you will have like something blocked off, but if you go back, that thing goes back to its normal position and you can get the goodies. So we got 100 rings again, and there we go, finish this act. And of course, if you have 100 rings when you finish, that gives you 10,000 points or more, meaning you're going to get another continue. It's pretty crazy. Alright, so we're in Act 2 right now. We're kind of speeding right through this zone. And this is another part I like, but there is an extra life right on the left. There we go. Now, unfortunately for me, I'm actually commenting on a really pixelated screen where I can't even read any of the numbers, and that's why I couldn't actually tell the number of rings I had before, but just giving that as a warning, there'll be times where I won't know how much numbers I have or whatever. Okay, so let's head over here. I actually don't think I really go this route very often, because in Sonic games there's not many routes you can go, so every time you play a level it's going to be different just because of all the different routes. And there is chemical, you can go in it, but like any water areas in Sonic, you will drown if you're under water or under chemicals for too long, and geez, another 100 rings. Really doing pretty good. I was actually quite amazed while I was playing this. Oh, and here is actually another extra life. If you go under here, and right over here, extra life. Alright. So we have 10 now, I think. And, yeah, the thing I was thinking of was, don't you crash, stupid recording program, while I was playing this. This has probably been the best run I had, but then again, I've pretty much finished this game 4 times this month, so yeah, I actually have it on my iPod Touch where I play in school all the time. Probably beat it about 50 times. And this part does screw you over because you will fall back into the chemicals there and you barely have any time to get back up before the drowning counter comes up and possibly making you drown. Now, this part's a bit tricky. Sometimes when you hit the spring you can kind of run across the water. I haven't really got too much, but if you're lucky you can land this thing where it will just rise up and let you get over. And here we have the Robotnik battle of this zone. He's in this little thing, and Tails is actually doing a lot of work for me, where he sucks up some of the chemical and shoots it out at you. It's really easy. The only threat you have is those falling or flipping platforms, and I've died so many times from them, to be honest. So you do have to be slightly careful, but other than that, it's not hard at all. Kind of fooling around a bit. And oh boy, an extra life from getting 50,000 points, and a continue. Jeez. Okay, Aquatic Ruin Zone. Now this does have a lot of water, so there is quite a few drowning threats, and we will go into the water system in this game pretty soon. Now I actually wanted to go up the upper route, but I did have a bit of a hard time there because I did not want to go into the water. And this is probably one of my weakest zones. Like, I can get through it without dying, but I don't remember much of it, because I really don't like it. There's sometimes these little pillars you have to jump onto to break them. And those little drill machines and those flying robot things, they're really tough to handle. And this zone really does give me quite a bit of grief. But now, we're rushing through this, and there we go. I think I'm done. Yep. Done Act 1. Alright. Really did speed through the end of this so much that commentating program couldn't even keep up with what was going on there. Alright, so I normally always just fall down because I rush through it and forget about this thing, but if you go on this little platform, you can actually move over and do top route, which I have never ever done before, because, as I said, I get impatient, rush through it. So I'm kind of exploring around a bit. And, if you go the bottom route, you're actually going to pretty much underwater for the whole level. And here we go. Now, get back up here. I'm kind of stuck. It's kind of weird. Okay, there we go. Wait a minute. What? Okay, this is weird. Okay, I guess let's go there, and that bubble actually gives us air. Okay. That was weird. I guess blast processing failed me. And what? I just went through the ground. Yeah. I guess that's why I really shouldn't go through the top route. But all I could say is, I'm thinking what happened is I went too fast and I got confused what layer I was on or something. And when it does that, it pretty much glitches a lot and you tend to go through the walls and floors. So we do have to restart. That was the first death of this Let's Play, or series, whatever you want to call it. And now you do get a bit of time before you need to run out of her, before you need to get some air. And you know when you have a countdown from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then you die. And you also get really scary drowning music, as some people like to call it, to know that you're about to die, like right now. That's drowning music for... And luckily, got an air bubble just in time, so I'm all safe now. Gonna speed through this level now. Get out of here. Since nobody likes underwater sections in Sonic games. They're pretty tough. And here, it's kind of funny how I got hit right there. So let's go hit the spring again and finish this up. And here's the boss. Now, if you jump on this little rising pillar, you can actually spin dash if you're in the right location, and really easily beat this guy. What he does is he hits the statues with a hammer, and it shoots out an arrow. And what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to jump on the arrow, and then hit him, or go on top and then jump on him. But spin dashing is a bit hard because you have to be in the correct spot, or else Sonic just looks like he's about to fall off and doesn't do anything. And that can take him out really quickly. So we finished the zone and the first parts of this, so see you in the next one.